You know, I still remember that night like it was yesterday, the Harrington Legacy Gala in downtown Chicago. All glitz and glamour under those massive crystal chandeliers, with the scent of fresh orchids hanging in the air and everyone in their designer best, sipping champagne like it was water. I was there as Elena Ramirez, CEO of Summit Capital, keeping a low profile in my simple black gown, no flashy jewels, just me blending in because sometimes staying under the radar lets you see the real game. But Victoria Harrington, the hostess, she was the queen bee, 40-something with that old money vibe, her red sequin dress screaming, "Look at me." And she spots me, decides I'm the perfect punchline for her little show. She grabs the mic, eyes gleaming with that mix of boredom and cruelty you see in folks who've never been told no, and calls me up to bless this towering cake, 7 layers of frosted perfection, meant to symbolize their abundance, but really just a prop for her ego. "Come on, darling," she says with that fake sweet drawl. "Those who serve should start the feast." And the room chuckles nervously as she shoves it right at me. Boom. Frosting everywhere, smearing my face, ruining my dress, chunks splattering the marble floor while phones light up like fireworks, capturing every humiliating second. I wipe my eyes slow, stand tall, and just stare back, silent, letting the room feel the weight of what just happened, because yelling would have given her the win, but that quiet, it sucked the air right out. Whispers started rippling through the crowd right then. "Wait, isn't that Elena from Summit? She controls $750 million in their funding," and Victoria, too buzzed on her own power to notice, keeps laughing into the mic. "Oh, lighten up. It's just cake." But by the time I sat back down, dabbing off the mess with a napkin, the vibe had shifted, guests avoiding her eyes, phones buzzing with the video already going viral on TikTok and Twitter, hashtags like frosting fail and dignity wins exploding overnight. I didn't storm out or make a scene. I stayed, calm as ever, because I knew deep down, in that gut twist of being underestimated yet again, especially as a Latina woman in these circles, that this wasn't about one bad night. It was years of subtle digs, boardroom dismissals, and that quiet racism masked as tradition, all boiling up from Victoria's jealousy over my rising influence, threatening her family's grip on the fund. The next morning, my phone's blowing up. Marcus, my right-hand guy, pacing my office. "Elena, it's everywhere. CNN's calling it the cake catastrophe, and folks are piecing together you're the one holding their purse strings." I sip my coffee, steady as a rock, and say, "Let him talk. Respect isn't a joke, and neither is $750 million. Victoria tries to brush it off in interviews, smirking at the camera. It was all in fun, she knows that, but her voice cracks just a bit, and the denial clips splice with the gala footage, turning her into the villain online celebrities tweeting, "That's not humor, that's humiliation," and donors starting to bail, whispering about her arrogant streak that's been simmering for years, fueled by her fear of outsiders like me invading her elite world. Then came the hammer. I hold a press conference at Summit HQ, walk up in a crisp white suit, and drop it plain. "Today, we're pulling our $750 million from the Harrington Fund. Respect's not optional. It's the foundation, and without it, nothing stands." Gasps echo, stocks tank, her board panics in emergency meetings. "Victoria, you mocked our biggest backer." She snaps back, red-faced. "She'll come crawling. She needs us." But no. The creditors circle, lawsuits pile up, and her empire crumbles. Her name scrubbed from plaques, her galas canceled, leaving her alone in that empty penthouse, muttering, "It was just cake." But here's where it gets real for me. It wasn't revenge, it was reclamation, turning that sting into something bigger, redirecting those funds to the Ramirez Equity Institute, building scholarships and audits that force dignity into every boardroom, proving arrogance like hers, born from entitlement and bias, can't survive accountability. Watching her fade, I felt, not joy, but resolve, because if one shove can topple a legacy, imagine what quiet power can build. What do you think? Was it justice, or too far? Drop your thoughts below, share your own stories of standing up in those moments. Let's talk about what real respect looks like in our messed up world. Hit subscribe if this hit home. We've got more tales coming.